match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know has a goal! What a wonderful goal!
It's hardly a surprise, is it? That's what we're here for, a player with this wonderful knack of being able to show up and deliver at important times. Yet another example.
That was a given, it always was.
And that's what the game is all about. Find space and finish, but we have to credit the passer to pick him out.
So, a breakthrough already. Wijnaldum. Jordi Alba. Luis Suarez. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. Robertson drives it forward. Wijnaldum. Barcelona are already chasing the game. Long time to go.
Well, the task is obviously a lot tougher, and they can't afford to waste time feeling sorry for themselves. The correct response is greater.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. Look, he hits it!
Very speculative with little threat, if any, for the keeper.
Rakitic. Just brushed off the ball there. Going through. Could be thinking about a shot here. That is terrific skill. Roberto. Griezmann. And Messi! Good turn. Real chance! They've scored! Barcelona are back in business.
What a great finish, but how about the touch? It just allowed him to put the ball exactly where he wanted it, and the rest became a formality.
And that has added a whole new goes for goal! And he's there to make a great save.
Firmino sparked a tremendous stop there, and I think it's fair to add, he just wasn't expecting it.
And he's cut it out. Wijnaldum. Now it's Mane. Timely intervention. And here's Mohamed Salah. Roberto. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Piqué. And it's Salah. Mane. Shade too heavy. Keeper can pick that up. Rakitic. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Wijnaldum. And it's Mane. Mohamed Salah. Now it's Roberto Firmino. Now it's Mane. Rakitic. Now it's Luis Suarez. Mane. Now it's Roberto Firmino. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Jordan Henderson. Wijnaldum. Hoists it forward. Let down by a lack of accuracy. Wijnaldum. Henderson spreads it towards the left. Jordi Alba. Keeper sends it forward. That always looked inevitable. The defence dealt with that really well. Mane. Oh, it's opened up nicely for him. Titi gets it away. The ball has crossed the line, and it's a throw. Firmino. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Salah. Now it's Roberto Firmino. He spotted the run and played him through. And we've reached half-time. What it has been an even contest, as the scoreline suggests, and it has been more than decent to watch. So your views on the first half?
Yeah, I think they'll be happy with that scoreline. I just hope the second half is as good as the first. It's been pulsating stuff.
Barcelona head into the dressing room after a half in which we've seen 2 goals, 1 each, and the game right on edge. And the action has already resumed here. No reported change to either side during the break. And here's Griezmann.
That's just very well played. He can hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
And here's Roberto Firmino. Now it's Roberto Firmino. Firmino. Well read, he sorted that out. Rakitic. And it's Salah. He could be in here. Has a hit! He scored!
Well, that's what the top players do. The ability to seize the initiative at crucial times in the game. And now this second half has a completely different outlook.
Firmino at his razor-sharp best there.
Oh, Peter, you can't teach that. You either have it or you don't. His anticipation is on another level to everyone else's. Superb.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Firmino plays it out to the wing. He gets past his man. Oh, the ball's come loose. Wijnaldum. Mane. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
The attendance in this match was 96,628.
Liverpool are leaving men forward, threatening to break.
Well, if they're not putting the work in by getting back, they have to deliver with this tactic.
Roberto. And it's Griezmann. Firmino. Good running with the ball. Can they build up? Firmino! And yes, it's there! And with that goal comes comfort.
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
He's made it 3. Quite a day at the office for him.
Well, he's been the outstanding player on the pitch and devastating in front of goal. What a display, what a player.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Tries to get it forward quickly. Well weighted. Just the keeper to beat! Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. Titi clearly cannot believe it, but he is off, and they're going to have to find a way without him.
I gave him a decision to make, Peter. Concede the foul or expose.
Well, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Liverpool making another, going for goal! Well, that's not going to go down too well with his teammates. Brought forward. What does he try from here? Looks to thread it through. Now it's Luis Suarez. Oh, some tackle that. Mohamed Salah. He's found his man. He's got away. Mane unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And it's Griezmann. Well, try as they might, they just couldn't get into an attacking area. And here's Roberto Firmino. Milner. Surely a shot. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to...
He's gone for it! Should have put that one away.
Well, that ought to have wrapped it up, Peter. He may well regret that, you know.
They've managed to get it away. Not much subtlety, he's launched himself there. Van Dijk, back to the keeper and go again. Up to meet it! They've done it! With so little time left! Grandstand finish! A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
Well, as contact goes, that was tremendous, and it helped him to direct it exactly where he wanted into that net. I think when it comes to the aerial department, this fella is definitely no slouch.
Barcelona give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Barcelona need to give it everything they have, kitchen sink included.
Matip. There will be 4 extra minutes. Van Dijk. Keita. Milner. Now it's Roberto Firmino. Out to the right. He's left his man. Little doubt, that is a foul. And there goes the final whistle. Barcelona probably deserved a share of this, but of course you don't always get what you deserve, and they're going to have to swallow a defeat. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, the surprise for me was seeing a team look so feeble in what is usually a strongly protected area, but the centre of their defence...
Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. They are... And the shot! Stern, and a second time! Superb goal!
It's hardly a surprise, is it? That's what we're here for, a player with this wonderful knack of being able to show up and deliver at important times. Yet another example.
That was easy, almost too easy.
Well, I think the keeper has every reason to rip into that defence for allowing him to get into such a good position.
Madrid didn't expect this, that's for sure. What can they do now? Otamendi. Bernardo Silva. Gabriel Jesus. De Bruyne. Needed a better pass there. Let down by a lack of accuracy. It's Gabriel Jesus! Mighty close.
Look, I'm sure he'll deny it, Peter, but the keeper didn't have that covered.
Sergio Ramos goes looking. Casemiro. Now it's Hazard. Timely intervention.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Casemiro cuts it out. And here's Sterling. And here's Sané. Done very well to intervene. It's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Gabriel Jesus.
Gabriel Jesus really got caught in a trap there and he just couldn't get out.
Modric. Hazard. And it's Benzema. Well, that's one way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could follow that example. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Otamendi. Silva. Gabriel Jesus. And here's Sané. Now surely, shapes to shoot! Sterling. Bernard, and a shot! Bernardo Silva plays it short. Sterling plays it out to the wing. A chance to play it in. And it's Silva. Modric. Casemiro. Kroos. Modric. Hazard. He could be in here. Casemiro gives chase. Hazard. That's good defending, very good defending. Silva. Bernardo Silva plays it out to the flank. De Bruyne. There's the through ball. It's Gabriel Jesus!
Oh, shame, that was nicely worked. It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
Forward it goes. Hazard. And that's been won straight back. Oh, that had to be more accurate. Marcelo. And it's Benzema. He's had a look. Loose ball, who's going to get that? Madrid have a free kick. Half-time nearly with us. They will be desperate not to concede here.
And just look at the keeper, he's really busy trying...
Kroos! And that is quite wonderful! About as smooth as it gets. They are right back in business. Dispatched expertly, nicely done. That has certainly made things interesting.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides and with such great individual talent on show.
He's gone for it! There it is! That was a given, it always was.
I just think it's clever positioning from clever movement, and when all of that is synchronised with the right pass, that's what happens.
Going for goal! And this could be the final action of the first half. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. So a really good half of football, 3 goals and just one separating them.
It's kind of a hard one to call, Peter, isn't it? I mean, from what we've seen so far, both sides have provided ample evidence that they can add more goals, and I'm sure...
He's been bundled over, that is a foul. Varane clearly cannot believe it, but he is off, and they're going to have to find a way without him.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
And it's Stones. Stones opts to play it back. Quick glance at goal.
Gabriel Jesus really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Sterling, he's had a shot! Kroos plays it forward. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Gabriel Jesus. He's gone for it! He scores! And there's the goal they've been looking for.
Oh, that was a cracking little exchange to set up the finish.
Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. Stones has been told to walk, and he needs to be wary of his reaction now. He wouldn't want to risk further sanction.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Nicely measured pass. Face to face with the keeper. Big chance! Yes! And they are cruising away. The vision wonderful, the technique perfect.
Well, the goalkeeper would have helped to make his mind up on how he was going to finish it.
Manchester grab a 3-goal. Sané has a go! No, poor contact, nothing on the shot.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
That's a promising ball. Oh, he's broken through. Chance! Oh, that's clear cut. It's a free kick. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. More than... And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. Modric has been sent off. Crunching tackle. No complaints about that challenge. Robust but fair. Gets the better of his man. He's got away. Bale. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. Silva. That's not going to make it. Sterling. Sterling!
We can assume that they've been instructed by the boss to stay in attack.
They're just looking to break, aren't they?
Yeah, the key now is just to get the ball to them as soon as possible.
And here's Benzema. Ederson can claim that. Bernardo Silva. Otamendi. Bernardo Silva tries to get it forward quickly. Zinchenko concedes a free kick for that. And he's going to have his name taken. Casemiro loses. Casemiro is fouled. So, time for changes on both sides, actually. And here's Hazard. Well, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone.
Look, they've done this already, Peter, so they can do it again.
He's shaping up to have a crack from here. Gross! What a sensational save from Ederson! And through to the goalkeeper. Gabriel Jesus. Now it's Sterling. He gets past his man. Beautifully done. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. Manchester with a set-piece chance. Oh, outstanding save. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Gabriel Jesus. Oh, hits one! He's kept it out, just.
Gabriel Jesus completely showed too much of that to the keeper, and he'll be kicking himself for it.
Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Zinchenko is off, and the boss has some thinking to do now. Benzema. Foul right on the edge of the box. It could go either way here. Madrid have themselves a chance from the spot. Now, power or placement? And that's one back! A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Well, any penalty that finds the net is a good penalty, even if that didn't convince.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? A real chance to break. He's on his way. It's Benzema! Oh, what a wonderful stop!
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
Out of play for a goal kick. Gundogan. Gundogan drives it forward. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Bale is onto it and can take it up. Bale shapes to shoot. Oh, nearly. but nearly is nothing.
Bale quickly realised that he could have a pop, not his best.
Referee's given a throw. And that'll go straight through to the keeper. Otamendi. Gundogan. Kroos with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Brings it forward, and it's Toni Kroos. Otamendi does well to read it and intercepts. Gabriel Jesus spreads it towards the left. And he's got the ball glued to his feet. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. And that's it. No joy for the players, nor indeed for the loyal fans. It has ended in defeat. A thoroughly disappointing outcome. Your reflections then, Jim?
Look, Peter, a strength in any team has to be at the heart of your defence, and I'm afraid they were found...
Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know goes for goal! Forward it goes. He's away! Has a hit! Wan-Bissaka plays it forward. Bruno Fernandes goes looking. And it's Rashford. Bruno Fernandes. Titi tries to get it forward quickly. Lindelof does well there, alert. Jordi Alba. Rakitic. Luis Suarez. Matic. That intervention was very necessary. And it's played forward. Lingard. Good run, ultimately thwart. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Jordi Alba. Jordi Alba. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. A real chance to break. Rashford! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Manchester United really putting a few chances together here. Taking one can only add to such good momentum now.
Good idea, just poorly executed. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And it's Messi. TT gets into the right, and it's been given away. Going for goal! Goal! Manchester United! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through it, and that was a good example. Great contact, and the keeper had very little chance.
So we have our breakthrough. It's Luis Suarez! He scored! They have come roaring back! Just so calm under pressure.
Oh, this fella's as slippery as a needle the way he freed himself to score. I mean, for that defence, it was a case of, now you've got him, now you don't. Brilliant.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus.
Luis Suarez! Goal! Barcelona! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Was there ever any doubt?
Yeah, that's brilliant from him. Such a calm finish. Just pick your spot, don't think about what the keeper's going to do, concentrate on what you have to do.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well,
and the shot! They've played it short. Jordi Alba. Vidal. Chance!
Well, I suppose it wasn't the worst attempt if you consider how far out he was.
And it's Rashford. Lindelof. Hoists it forward. And here's Rashford. Oh, good interception. Vidal. Barcelona, disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Gets wrestled off the ball. Rashford. Crowd calling for him to shoot. Titi very firm in standing his ground there. It is a tough, full contact contest. Well played, he saw that coming. Oh, and a shot! This possibly the last play of the half. Messi goes short. Jordi Alba. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Barcelona come roaring back in quite some style. We've got a very different game now. So we reach the halfway point.
Oh, what a half. It's been pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
Barcelona leading by 1 in a finely poised game. It is intriguing to... And Messi! That is simply superb! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And this is getting better and better.
It just came down to a battle of wills between him and the keeper, and he won it with a cracking piece of trickery.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, that goal should be a big game changer. It's certainly been a big mood changer.
Well, needless to say, he was expecting a better ball than that. And it's Lingard. And here's Rashford. He's left his man. Goes for goal! And it's been taken short. Wan-Bissaka decides to play it back. Vidal drives it forward. Griezmann just brushed off the ball there. And here's Lingard. Rash shapes to shoot! Bruno Fernandes. Oh, what a ball! And he's cut it out. Well, there's no sign here of forwards working back. They are staying upfield.
They are, Peter, and it gives them a chance to break, but it's also causing an extra defensive presence to prevent that.
And here's Lingard. Pogba. Rashford. Bruno Fernandes. Vidal. Maguire cuts it out. Now it's Griezmann. Now it's Messi. Luis Suarez. Messi. Matic. Bruno Fernandes. Lindelof. And here's Pogba. Timely intervention. Roberto goes looking. Now it's Messi. Has he picked him out? Luis Suarez! Yes! And they are pulling clear here. He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Yeah, he just calmly faced the keeper and waited. It became a who blinks first situation. And for me, there was never any doubt as to who was going to come out on top.
He's made it 3. Quite a day at the office for him.
Oh, he's been unstoppable in this match. Every single time he's been in possession, he's looked a threat.
Barcelona grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy. Oh, that is asking for trouble. It's come loose. And it's Vidal. Matic Did well to step in there, that was more than necessary. Crunching tackle.
Yeah, he was under pressure to get that exactly right, and he couldn't even think of the consequences. It was instinctive and rock solid.
Griezmann. And here's Suarez. Rakitic.
And he's surging through.
Oh, looks like he's been taken out there. Whistle's gone, and the referee has given a penalty. Barcelona have themselves a chance from the spot. De Gea will have to save it here, or there's real trouble.
That is some save from De Gea! Well, it's always worrying that the psyche is affected after a missed penalty.
Titi gets it back. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Juan Mata. Lindelof. Matic. McTominay. That's a foul, no two ways about it.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Little doubt, that is a foul. It's got through, and De Gea deals with it effortlessly. This official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Griezmann battles to win it back. And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. And it's Jordi Alba. Referee has seen that as a dive.
Correctly so, Peter. It's an element of the game we just can do without.
Oh, the referee's booking him here for a dive.
Yeah, it's a good spot. I think the replays will prove he was 100% correct with that decision.
Well read, he sorted that out. And he's been booked for simulation.
Listen, he can play the innocent as much as he wants, Peter, but it was fairly obvious to everyone here. He's got no hiding place.
The referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick. Time to deliver. Oh, the referee's booking him here for a dive.
Well, he knows very well that was never a foul. He has made himself look ridiculous.
Rakitic is off, and the boss has some thinking to do now. He's had a go! The whistle has gone, and it is all over. Well, that's bounce-back ability, responding superbly to come from behind, shrugging off setbacks along the way, and determinedly getting there in the end. Your reflections then, Jim?
Yeah, they had a game plan which was about hammering away in central positions, and it paid off. For me, they were persistent and ruthless.
Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town, and the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here too, and all of it adds up to make a terrific, a crackling atmosphere. The match, I think, will be quite a spectacle. This is, of course, the Camp Nou, one of the best known, perhaps the best known of all the venues in European football. The action has already started. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Ivan Rakitic. He's the kind of player who can really control the game from midfield. He's got fantastic technique and passing ability, and a pretty mean shot too, Peter. He's also a really useful defensive presence, always alert to any opposition threats and pretty adept at nipping them in the bud.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. And the finish! Decent enough try.
Philippe Coutinho did give it a fair old crack, and he'll be encouraged to step up again.
Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Well positioned to make that interception. Now it's Luis Suarez. Decent looking ball. Looking to break out here. And here's Muller. And it's Muller. Messi. Griezmann. It's the through ball. And he's straight offside. Javi Martinez. Barcelona yet to have a shot on target. Vidal. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Coman. Coutinho looks to thread it. He's had a shot! Goal! Bayern Munich! Oh, a goal of real quality. He made it look ridiculously easy.
Lewandowski really showed his coolness, Peter, by not getting flustered on such a tough skill. And for me, it was controlled perfection.
So we have our breakthrough.
He's just gone and reminded us yet again of what a threat he carries.
And it's Vidal. And here's Griezmann. Roberto. Kimmich did really well to intervene and dispel the growing danger. Hoists it forward. Crowd calling for him to shoot. Look, shot a goal! Decent strike, kept it fizzing low. Piqué tries to get it forward quickly. Messi. Philippe Coutinho. Coutinho drives it forward. Vidal gets it back. And it's Messi. Titi. And it's played forward. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Gorgeous control there. It's a very good battle there, terrific to watch. Muller. Thiago. He's gone for it! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Very speculative with little threat, if any, for the keeper.
Rakitic.
Well, it seems obvious that the plan is to try and get their passing game going again, but not with that lack of quality.
Coutinho. Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted. And they win it back again. Lewandowski has a hit! He scored! 2 to the good! And it's half-time here. It's the first half compared with your expectation.
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Already up and running for the second half.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done, but that will be the top.
Coman! It's anyone's ball, and they've been caught out here. They get a throw in. Jordi Alba positions himself well and cuts it out. No way through there. Coutinho.
Bayern Munich clearly aren't looking comfortable on the ball at the moment. Predictability has just crept into their play.
Good running with the ball. Can they build on it? That's put paid to a promising move. Bayern Munich get it back again. Coman! Coman! And he's there to cut it out. Well, there's no sign here of forwards working back. They are staying upfield.
They are, Peter, and it gives them a chance to break, but it's also causing an extra defensive presence to prevent that.
Time for a change in personnel. Kimmich. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Griezmann. Now surely. Dashing forward at pace. Gnabry takes control of it and he's on the move. And here's Griezmann. He's through the middle, and he's cut it out. Just brushed off the ball there. Alaba. Kimmich. And here's Gnabry. Little doubt, that is a foul. Piqué clearly cannot believe it, but he is off, and they're going to have to find a way without him. Jerome Boateng. Coman. And here's real chance!
Lewandowski really got caught in a trap there, and he just couldn't get out.
Messi with the foul. Messi gets his final warning.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rade it in or suffer the consequences.
And it's Vidal. Muller goes looking. Oh, some tackle that. Jordi Alba. And he's surging through. Goretzka. Vidal. Gets the better of his man. Vidal. Rakitic. He could be in here, and Messi! No mistake!
Well, I think there's a few trying to claim offside, but he looks to have been on. Yeah, he was on.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur.
Well, you have to feel a little for the player being taken off here. I think he's been made the scapegoat after that, but I guess something had to be done. I suppose it did need a little change.
Barcelona get themselves back into contention.
Well, they've given themselves a chance here, but now it's a case of getting the balance right between attack and defence, and that's not easy.
Ter Stegen. Oh, given away. Gets away from his opponents. Coman. Kimmich. Needless to say, he was expecting a better ball than that. It's a great ball. Griezmann.
Look, with time running out, they have to get the ball.
Goes for goal. It's in. They have stolen level at the last.
Oh, what a cracking goal, but a cracking touch as well. That's what made it for me. That's brilliant play all round.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move, but shoots! Oh, yes, it's there! And that has raised the roof! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
I think he just thought about trying his luck from further out there, but why bother when you can worm your way through a defence like that? It's terrific play to get through and score.
Having turned the game on its head, now can they hold out?
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet.
Jordi Alba. Oh, the referee's booking him here for a dive.
Yeah, it's a good spot. I think the replays will prove he was 100% correct with that decision.
The final whistle is imminent, but I do think he'll allow time for this free kick. And that is the end of it. They hung on right till the finish. Barcelona have done it in dramatic fashion. A massive test of character, and they passed it with flying colours. A truly outstanding comeback by any measure. Barcelona leave it late, but in the end, it was great.
Well, I just think that determination and persistence has paid off handsomely to squeeze the win out of a draw. Sometimes it comes down to grit and desire and the stubbornness to keep plugging away. And this has been great staying power.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time. Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town, and the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here too, and all of it adds up to make a terrific, a crackling atmosphere. The match, I think, will be quite a spectacle. Unmistakably, this is the Camp Nou, staging a game in the way only the Camp Nou can. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Thiago Alcantara. He's someone who can really control a game from midfield. He's got a sensational range of passing. He's got wonderful vision too. He's no doubt been tasked with creating opportunities for the front players, and he's certainly got all the skills needed to do just that. They'll be expecting a good supply.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. And here's Lewandowski. Who's ball? Who's going to get that? And here's Muller. He's there. He's had a shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
Shapes to shoot! Goal! Bayern Munich! First blood drawn. That's no fluke, it's what he was there for.
Oh, players like this fella almost have a sixth sense to get themselves in such great poaching positions. How quick-minded was that?
And the shot! They've scored! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser. Oh, high-quality goal, lovely first touch, sumptuous second. That has certainly made things interesting.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang, you're pegged back again.
Regardless of the outcome, it is good to see someone running at the defence like that.
Well, you could see he was eager to get a shot away, but there was too much flesh and bone in his path.
It's got through to him.
Philippe Coutinho really just wasn't quick enough then. Well, his thinking certainly wasn't. Didn't make use of what I felt were some very good options.
Has a pop! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
That's a real shame, Peter, because it was beautifully worked. Took the defence out of the picture, but he'll be in no hurry to watch the replay.
And it's Pelotti. Muller. Kimmich. Thiago battles to win it back. And Saldi. Verdi. Belotti, who has made his impact already. Here it is now, surely! Big chance! And that's caused a worry or two.
Good effort, very good effort. He would have at least wanted to make the keeper work, though.
Kimmich. Goretzka. And it's Coutinho. Muller can't get the better of his opposite number. Muller is fouled. And Saldik is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
De Silvestri. Forward it goes. Well played, he saw that coming. Oh no, that's not the ball he wanted. Muller. Now it's Philippe Coutinho. And it's Pelotti. Good ball. Gets the better of his man. He's gone for it! Goal! Torino! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
Torino are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
Torino go into the lead.
Yeah, for me, this team seems to find it easier to attack than defend, but now they're going to need to dig in at the back a bit.
That intervention was very necessary. That was one quality pass away from being a very decent chance. Looked very promising.
Look, the game
has a goal! Good challenge, he just stood firm. Kimmich. And the first half is done. So a really good half of football. 3 goals and just one separating them. And we are up to the break.
Oh, what a half. It's been pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
Already up and running for the second half. Up he gets! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
De Silvestri. De Silvestri plays it forward. That's the throw. Played out to the right. De Silvestri. And he's cut it out. And it's Muller. Philippe Coutinho. Baselli. He's through. Belotti. He's gone for it. Back of the net. And with that goal comes comfort.
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
Torino take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
Tries a shot! And for a moment, time stood still.
That was great pressure to force the initial error, Peter. It's the perfect example as to why this is a favourite tactic of a lot of teams these days.
Boateng tries to get it forward quickly. Goretzka. Muller. Done very well to intervene. Did really well to intervene and dispel the growing danger. And it's played forward. Belotti. Torino have it back and they can go again. Verdi. Oh, he's brought him down and it is a penalty. Bayern Munich really could have done without this. Neuer looking to stare down to unsettle the taker. Well, would you believe that?
A cool head was needed there, and we got anything but.
Goretzka. Good ball. It's Muller! Oh, taken with style. Just 1 in it now. The game takes on a whole new complexion. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, I think 2 keepers would have had a hard time keeping that one out, never mind 1. There was real venom in the strike and...
Oh, shooting chance! No mistake! Well, from right in front of goal, there was no way he was going to miss.
I just think it's clever positioning from clever movement, and when all of that is synchronised with the right pass, that's what happens.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Listen, it's up to them now how they...
Little doubt, that is a foul.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
Torino making consecutive changes here. And the through ball is intercepted. And here's Lewandowski. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Bayern Munich seeking to maximise the moment. Looking to change the direction of the game here. Oh, he's hit the bar! Rincon. The referee's awarded a free kick. And Saldi drives it forward. And it's Pelotti. Oh, good interception. Boateng concedes a free kick for that. And Saldi. And Saldi. Verdi, good idea, just poorly executed. And Saldi has a pop! Great build-up, it all deserved a better ending.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. And it's Lewandowski. That's one way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could follow that example. Belotti. Verdi. Cut out in the nick of time. Zazag plays it short. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Schüller. Jerome Boateng. He's pinged one through here. Gets away from his opponent. Hits one! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
And it's Thiago. Driving on, he could shoot here. This could fall anywhere. Lewandowski has a go! And the ball's come out. Goretzka! Oh, great save, real class.
Goretzka is very sporty.
Oh, that is asking. And the shot! Muller has given away a free kick. And that could be true. It's Lewandowski! Really well taken goal. deep into injury time. A momentary lapse exploited with glee. And time is up. Quite a game, memorable for its fluctuation in fortunes and astonishing turnaround. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, overconfidence and or cockiness should never be allowed to filter into a dressing room.